Hi, I'm Brian Smith, Deputy CEO of Operations at The Ride. Thank you all for joining us for this presentation of our temporary service changes that will take effect August 30th. First and most important, we hope you and yours are safe and supported during these uncertain times. The Ride has been adjusting to the constantly changing realities of COVID-19 to ensure continuity and safety of our essential services. We are taking a cautious and measured approach to phase services back in, which prioritizes your safety and that of our drivers and staff. Beginning on August 30th, the Ride will introduce a restructured network of interim routes that focuses on essential destinations and increased frequency on busy corridors. These temporary changes are being made to allow for social distancing and to remain financially sustainable during the pandemic. While we are not able to restore all services this August, we hope to do so once the course of the pandemic and its financial impacts become clearer. Later this year, we will reach out for public feedback on future changes. In this presentation, we will walk through the temporary route changes. First, we will present routes that operate beginning August 30th. Unless otherwise noted, routes will operate weekdays from 6 a.m. to 9:15 p.m., running every 30 minutes, and on weekends, 7 a.m. to 8:15 p.m., running every 30 minutes. We will start with routes that travel between Ann Arbor and Ypsilanti. Route 3 will use a revised route traveling on Huron Street instead of Ann and Catherine in Ann Arbor, and will travel Huron River to Lowell instead of LaForge, Clark, and River Street in Ypsilanti. We have added weekend service Saturday and Sunday every half an hour. Route 4 will use a revised Route 4A serving U of M hospitals on Observatory. Route 5 will use a revised 5A routing and serve Carpenter Road to Meyer. We've added 30-minute service Saturdays and Sundays. Route 6 will use the 6A routing, and the Briarwood bus stop will be moved to Briarwood Circle and Plaza Drive. Service will also be increased to every 15 minutes during peak hours. We've added 30-minute service on the weekends. Now we'll present routes that operate in Ann Arbor. Route 22 will use a revised route between the Blake Transit Center and Food Gatherers. Buses headed to the Blake Transit Center will use Maiden Lane to Huron Street. We've added 30-minute service on the weekends. Route 23 will follow the 23A routing to the Plymouth Road Park and Ride lot and will be extended to serve Traver and Tübingen. Route 25 will operate a revised route between the Blake Transit Center and Meyer on Ann Arbor-Saline Road. It will also serve Main Street between Ann Arbor-Saline Road and Oak Brook. We've added 30-minute service on the weekends. Route 28 will follow the 28B routing and will also serve Liberty east of West Stadium. We have added 30-minute service on the weekends. Route 30's name has been changed to the Jackson-Dexter route. It will use a revised route that ends at Wagner Road and will serve Huron, Dexter, Wagner, and Jackson roads. We've added 30-minute service on the weekends. Route 31 will be served by Route 30 on the north side of Dexter. Areas to the west of Wagner Road will be served by FlexRide. Route 32's name has been changed to the Miller route. We have revised routing to serve U of M Central Campus on weekdays and the BTC on weekends. Skyline High School will be served on select weekday trips. We've added 30-minute service on the weekends. Route 62 will use morning and afternoon routing with no service to Briarwood. It will operate during weekday peak hours only. Route 65's name has been changed to the Green Fuller route. This bus will use a revised route from the Blake Transit Center to Green Road Park and Ride and serve Fuller Road, U of M North Campus, and the VA Hospital. We've added 30-minute service on the weekends. Now for routes that operate in Ypsilanti. Route 41 will be based on the Eastern Michigan University's class schedules and will operate between the College of Business and Eastern Michigan University's main campus. Route 42's name has been changed to the MacArthur Michigan Avenue route. This bus will use a revised route that serves Michigan Avenue, Ford Road, MacArthur Boulevard, Clark Road, and Holmes Road. We've added 30-minute service on the weekends. Route 44 includes additional service on the weekends to operate every 30 minutes. Route 45 will use a revised route between Ypsilanti Transit Center and Harry and Grove Streets. Service east of Harry will be served by FlexRide East. Route 46's name has been changed to Paint Creek Route and will operate a revised route between Ypsilanti Transit Center and the Ypsilanti District Library on Whitaker Road. Arbor Preparatory High School will be served on select weekday trips, and service south of the library will be served by FlexRide East. Route 47 includes additional service on the weekends to operate every 30 minutes. FlexRide will be expanded to cover late night and holiday service, replacing Night Ride and Holiday Ride. Trips can begin and end anywhere within the service area as outlined below. Trips are available 7 days a week from 7:15 p.m. to 5:30 a.m. weekdays and 8:15 p.m. to 6:30 a.m. on weekends. The FlexRide service area will be expanded, and the following routes or route segments will be served by FlexRide during this phase of the reopening. For Route 26, FlexRide will serve Scioto Township west of 94, including Scioto Ridge between Sudbury and the intersection of Scioto Church and Oak Valley. It can also be used to connect with Route 28. For Route 27 in Ann Arbor, options include using Route 25 or 28, and in Pittsfield Township, FlexRide can be used to connect to Route 25 at Meyer. For Route 29 in Ann Arbor, options include using Route 28 east of West Stadium. In Scioto Township, FlexRide can be used to connect with Route 28 or Route 30 west of West Stadium. FlexRide can be used in place of Route 30 west of Wagner Road. FlexRide can be used in place of Route 33 north of M14 with a connection to Route 32 at the Miller Road Park and Ride. FlexRide replaces Route 45 east of Harry, and FlexRide replaces Route 46 south of Whitaker Road Library. The following routes will be suspended in Ann Arbor, and we suggest using an alternative route. For Route 21, use Route 22. For Route 24, use routes 4, 5, 6, or 25. For Route 26, use FlexRide. For Route 27, use Route 25, Route 28, or FlexRide. For Route 29, use Route 28 or FlexRide. For Route 31, use the revised Route 30 Jackson-Dexter. For Route 33, use Route 32 or FlexRide. For Route 60, use routes 23 or 32. For Route 63, use Route 22. For Route 64, use routes 4 or 5. For Route 66, use routes 3, 4, 5, or 65. The following routes will be suspended in Ypsilanti and Ypsilanti Township, and we recommend alternatives. For Route 43, use Route 42. For Route 68, use routes 42, 44, or 45. The express routes will be suspended, and we recommend using the Van Ride Vanpool service, the Ypsilanti Express, the Canton Express, and the Chelsea Express. You can reach Van Ride Vanpool services at myvanride@theride.org. As a conversation starter, one of the most common questions we've received is how we arrived at these decisions. There were 5 guiding principles that the planning staff used to plan these service changes. The first was that we had 60% of our previous service hours to allocate. The second was that we wanted to focus on high ridership routes. The third was high frequency to allow for social distancing. The fourth was to simplify routing to ease the ability to add overflow buses. For example, a full bus is now no more than 20 people, which is a third of what a full bus was pre-pandemic, meaning that it takes 3 buses to do what 1 bus did prior. We are also simplifying routes by eliminating the route variations and reducing the number of interlined routes to help add service as ridership increases. And the fifth principle was using FlexRide or demand response when the fixed route was not practical. It's paramount to understand that this is a temporary plan in response to the pandemic. No routes have been eliminated, only suspended. The next stage of the recovery plan will include a robust public input process to determine how best to allocate our resources. And we are very hopeful that the next steps will occur in a world with a vaccine for COVID-19. You are encouraged to provide comments by using the form at theride.org/maps-schedules/service-changes, by calling 734-794-1882, by sending an email to planning@theride.org, or mailing a letter to the Ann Arbor Area Transportation Authority, attention, temporary service, August 2020, 2700 South Industrial Highway, Ann Arbor, Michigan, 48104. Remember, you can always visit theride.org or call 734-996-0400 for detailed and up-to-date route information. We know these changes will affect your daily transportation needs, and we look forward to hearing your feedback and working with you to get through these next few months as safely and as effectively as possible. Thank you. With your help, we can continue to provide on-time, essential transportation to our community.